Save the Victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. Today we are going to be playing with a Trixie Cosmetics and the Horse Girl collection. Not all of the collection, part of the collection. So if that is something you're into, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. And another loan from Martha. We are playing with the Horse Girl palette and Show Pony blush from the new Trixie Cosmetics collection. It comes in this cute little box here for all us horse lovers. And I remember to finally keep a knife in my drawer here so I can open these. I don't want to rip Martha's package more as it is. And then the outside, of course, and inside are the same. And then here is the beautiful color story here. It is definitely a great everyday palette. That is so nice. But what I'm really super excited for, funnily enough, is the blush. I was almost tempted to be like, when you do your order, can you add me another blush? But, you know, Trixie new release days are frantic. So, you know, you always want to get your stuff into the cart before it sells out. But here we go. Here is the Show Pony case. And then here, it has a mirror in here as well. And here is that beautiful blush. Look at that. I can't wait to play with it. So I think we should play with it first. So I've got my base on, I've got a little primer on, because all I have is the eyeshadow palette and the blush, and I thought for a highlighter, I'm gonna reach into Girl Talk, and then there is the shade here that is called, oh, what is it called? It is called Jinxie. So I thought we could use Jinxie as a highlight. See how that works. So let's start with the blush first. So again, it is the shade Show Pony. I'm going to grab my favorite little, this is from Beauty Bay. I just love this from their rose gold brush set. I just love this for blush so much. So we are going to dip into here. And as you can see right away, it's pretty pigmented. So this could be another, I've got a lot of blush on, but let's see. It's gonna start blending right away. But let's see what we get here. Yeah, this is definitely nice and pigmented. This is a very pretty color. There we go. So like I said, it looks intense now, especially on the nose. I think I went a little bit too much on the perimeter, the middle of my nose. But again, we will quickly, when we buff, that should help that out a little bit. But this color is very pretty. It's very flush. This would definitely look great on a darker skin. So there we go. And then I'm going to go into the shade called Jinxie to use as a highlighter. Let's see how that goes. And then we can do an eye look. Yeah, that works as a bit of a highlighter because I don't have a Trixie highlighter at the moment. So I thought trying to stick to at least a little bit of Trixie products. And that works as a really nice highlighter. So I'm going to go and buff it, and then we will do our eye. There we go. Now the buff made it perfect, not so bright. Alrighty, so again, blush, super pigmented. I guess I should have tested it on my arm first, but here we are. Alrighty, so again, we are looking at this beautiful color story here. I think we are going to play with the pinks on top and maybe darken it with a little brown. So I'm going to start with this first shade here. This one is called Sugar Cube. I don't know my glasses. Sugar Cube. And we're going to do that to kind of blend my my primer and get us started here. So this is the shade that back in the day that I think still do. A lot of palettes have them, but definitely in the early Urban Decay days and stuff, that there was always this shade a shade like this in the palette, and it was always the first one I used up because I used to always set my primer and use as a blending shade, or if I was doing a pinup look and I was just doing a winged eyeliner look, then this is the perfect shade just to do all over your lid. Then we're gonna go into one of the let's see here. Did we want to go? Yeah, so let's go into the next darkest shade called Hey Girl. And then we're gonna do that towards the inner corner. I'm gonna try for the pinks doing darker to light. I usually do where am I going here? Dark to light, but decided to be a little bit different. Try and do a nice everyday look. That one Rodeo Queen shimmer looks so pretty. It's like this peachy pink. That is so nice. I think that might be good for the inner corner of her eye. That's pretty. And then let's go into the shade it's called Western Pleasure. So that is the darker pink one. Oh, that's really pretty. Actually, just do it for the rest of the lid. I think this is going to be a 2-look video. So this is our first look. So, and then for the outside, we are going to do, let's go into Colt Classic. So that's that one there. And I'm just going to put a little touch on the outer edge there. There we go. And then we're going to blend and then intensify, and then we will do our shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to take a big, clean, floofy brush, and then we're just going to very lightly along the top edge and the outer edge go and blend a bit. I'm going to go dip back into Sugar Cube as well. And then for our second look, maybe we'll do lashes. I'm not going to do lashes with this look, but maybe with the second look. This lighter shade has just a touch of shimmer in there, so just add some nice brightness in there. Okay, so now I'm going to go and intensify all the colors that we used. Okay, so now for the bottom lash line, we're going to go in, we're going to use the dark shade Colt Classic, and we're just going to do that along the bottom. So there is so far no fallout. A little kick up on in the pan with this brush because it's a little bit firmer on the end, but the other ones wasn't a lot of kick up, which is nice. And I'm going to blend the bottom out there. There we go. So now let's play with a smidge of a shimmer. So let's grab a flat brush. We've got our spray. So we're going to take the pink shade called Hot to Trot. So that's that shade there. And we're going to get, oh, that's a really sweet pink shade. I like that. So, and then for the front, we're going to go into that peach shade that I've been liking there called, or peachy pink shade called Rodeo Queen. So we're going to go into that, and I'm going to do that up along the front. I'm going to just do that as the inner corner at first, but I like this. I think this will be cute. And there we go. And then I'm going to do a little phalange test with the shade Hot to Trot. So again, that's really pretty. And then we're just going to go and see if we can get a little bit more intensity with the finger. And that is an affirmative. And then I think for inner corner, I'm going to go back, and the one that we used as a highlighter from the Girl Talk palette, I'm going to go and pop that in. Okay. I'll finish eyes at the end when we come back because I'm just going to use some other products. Okay, so for lips, I'm just going to grab this liner that I have from Kimchi Beauty because from Trixie, the only liquid lip and gloss I have is green. So I'm going to use this little lavender one that I have here. The other ones I have are yellow and minty green. So I thought maybe the lavender will be the best. There we go. And then we will quickly play with this Trixie lip gloss. This is in the shade Prism. Smells nice. And there we go. So I'm gonna go put on some liner, some mascara, do my hair, and then we can come back to have a quick talk about look one before going on to look. And here we are, here's our finished look. I put on a little bit of my Prados Beauty brown eyeliner, a little of my favorite mascara, and there we go. A nice, simple, everyday look. For look number one, using the Horse Girl palette and the Show Pony blush, which again, pigmented, but a little buffing made it perfect. Alrighty, on to the next look. Okay, so it is time for look two. I did my base. I did a some more with this blush. Did a little bit deeper than I did the last time. Didn't have to buff it out so much. And then I used a little P. Louise highlighter because we want to focus on the palette. And I thought since it's a Trixie Mattel, I thought I can do my favorite drag queen, Miss Wilma Fingerdew. Trixie, you're up there, but you know, it's always about the Wilma. Okay. So let's go and play with this. So I think today I want to because I really want to play actually with both of them. They're very pretty. So there is this beautiful shimmery shade here, nice green, but then and that one was called She Biscuit, and then we've got the one that's called Mane Character, M-A-N-E, like a horse's mane. That is like, it looks like it's a silver to purple. Yeah, it's got some interesting, oh, maybe even some red in there. That's quite the interesting one. So I'm thinking what I want to do, ooh, but then there's also the one that's called High Horse. Is also very pretty if we want to do a more bronzy look. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a brown with bronze, and then for the inner corner, we're going to use She Biscuit. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, I just had trouble, as always, mascara, lash glue, that stuff always sticks like crazy and never wants to go away. Okay, back to makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna go into, did I want to do that same shade? Yes. So we're gonna go into Colt Classic. This was the one that I used in the other look to deepen the corner and I used underneath, but we're gonna do that on the outer edge again, but we're gonna do it a bit more blown out. And yeah, so we're gonna go there. I'm just gonna do a bigger look, I think. There is no black in the palette, but that's okay. I think in this case it might be a little bit out of place. I would rarely say that about a palette. Plus, Trixie is not known for her blacks unless it's in a sugar pill palette. That might be a little bit of shade. But here we go. All right, so we've got this beautiful blown out outer edge here. Okay, and then next I think we're gonna go into the shade called Stir Up Trouble. So that's this one here. It's like a warm reddish brown. And then I'm going to do that for the middle. I'm going to take a big floofy brush that has nothing on it, and then we're just going to go and bring that together there. Then I'm going to take that lightest shade with a little bit of shimmer in there that was called a Sugar Cube. again, and then we're just going to go along the edge, like so. And then I'm going to go back into Colt Classic and darken the outer edge some more. That. And then I'm going to take again the Sugar Cube shade, and I'm just going to put it along the front a little bit before adding the green. So now for the brown, what I'm going to do for the bottom lash line, I think maybe I'm going to take the shade called Stir Up Trouble, and I think I'm going to use that one for the bottom. Just try to match the two sides up there a little. Okay, so now I've got that beautiful green shade we're going to try there, and then I've got my spray ready. So let's go into, okay, first actually I want to do the brown one first. So let's first go into High Horse. So that is that bronze one there, and we're going to do that on the lid. Give that a bit of spray. Oh, that's a really pretty shade. I like that. Wow. I think she's upping her game on the shimmers. These are nice. Okay. And now we want to do that nice bright green. So what is that bright green shade? Oh, that is really a really pretty shade. I like that shade. I think you could just use that just on the lid all by itself. It is so pretty. All right, so I'm just going to go and tweak a little bit. Okay, I'm just putting a dot in each eye of Sugar Cube on the inner corner there. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of the eye off screen, but before then, let's do a lipstick. I'm going to use the same neutral Kimchi, but then, because we've got this shiny green, I thought we could use this lip gloss. It's not in the quite the same green, but it is just a milky gloss. And then this one is in the same shade Vegan Agenda. Yeah, this one doesn't have as much of a tint as the other one did with the purple. There's that. Okay, so I'm going to finish the eyes off screen, then we'll come back and have our final thoughts on the collection. And here we go, our completed look using the Horse Girl palette and the Trixie Show Pony blush. So yeah, just two quick kind of everyday looks. For this one, I just added a little black eyeliner and just a couple lashes on the outer edge, and that's it. This is definitely a good daily use palette for some fun looks, for work, shopping, play, you know, there we go. So if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and we can still play with Trixie Cosmetics together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.